morning, children. Yesterday we completed about the animal fibers, about silk and wool. We are having that only. And next, in that silk and wool itself, we can see that already in 6th class we discussed what is that looms. We are having two types of looms: hand loom and power loom. Hand loom means where we are doing the weaving by hands. In villages we can see that what are the methods they will use means graft and weft, means they will go in the process of horizontal way and vertical way, that we will say it as weft and graft threads. That means particularly we are getting some handloom sarees and power loom. Power loom, why we choose the power loom, which is going through electricity. Why we went to power loom? Because large quantity of fabric has to be prepared, means the handloom is not sufficient, so we went to power loom. The people who are working under the handloom, you can understand their hands will pain a lot, and you can see that they will suffer with their bones near the joints will be the gums will be reduced and they cannot do their work. So what we have to do means we further, after seeing these all problems, they introduce this power loom, and most of the fabrics will go through power looms. How many types of looms we are having? Two types of loom, hand loom and power loom. And how the weaving process will be taking place in weft and wrap threads. Weft and wrap threads means what? The weaving will go on in horizontal way and it will go on in vertical way, is called as weft and wrap threads. When we talked about silk and wool, as I said for you, when we are working near the fire, silk fabrics are also very dangerous. They can catch fire easily. So what we have to do means we can wear the woolen fabric. Woolen fabric is thick. They absorb the water more. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity. So a person, we can see that if a person is affected with some fire accidents, immediately if he is suffering with some fire accident, at that particular time we will take woolen blankets and we will put on them to stop the fire. So wool is the poor conductor of heat, so we are using that particular one. So about the silk, about wool are the two. In 6th class we learned about cotton and jute, next also coconut fibers, and in 7th class we learned about silk and wool. Here the important thing is what is the life cycle of silkworm and flow chart of woolen fabric, how we are getting silk from silkworms and how we are getting wool from sheep, and what is the difference between both. You can see that there we have to we have to boil the cocoons, we have to drag the thread from them. There we have to kill the silkworm or the larva of the silk moth. Here we will not harm the sheep or goat or camel or yak. We will just remove. The shearing process will be taking place. We will just remove the wool from that particular animal. In the silk process, we can see that there we will just go on boiling the cocoons, then we will drag the thread from that. In both the cases, the bleaching, combing, dyeing, weaving, everything will be same. Their weaving process will go on. In woolen fabric we can see the knitting process will be going on. The difference between silk and wool: silk we are getting from silkworm and wool from the sheep. And wool we are having in two processes. One is the soft wool, the other one is the rough wool. This is all about your animal fibers, and yesterday we gave a worksheet. Did you understand that worksheet? After you got, I hope you got only one video yesterday. You try to wait 2 to 3 more, 3 to 4 videos you will get of this particular lesson of animal fibers. After getting these 4 videos in your classwork, you try to complete the worksheet what I gave for you. Did you understand that? Why? Because listening to one video you can't, teacher, we got only one video, but where are about wool, where is about silk and everything. You have to wait. Just we kept the worksheet as it is a holiday yesterday. So after listening whole lesson, the 4 to 5 classes what you are having, you listen the lesson thoroughly and you have to follow the textbook also. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, and you follow the textbook, revise once, then try to answer these questions. Okay, with that our animal fibers has been completed, and today we are going with our fourth lesson, motion and time. What is motion? Daily what we are going morning, that is not what I am going to talk here. Motion is the movement in a person, in an animal, in a vehicle. Okay, to our surroundings we can say that morning when we get up from the bed, what we will do? We will stretch our hands, we will stretch our legs, we will brush our teeth. Okay, we will just move here and there. Animals also you can see they will move from here to there. Means a object which is moving from one place to another. When I am riding a bicycle, I am in motion. Okay, when I am walking, means if there is a movement in an object, then we will say that it is in motion. So here in this chapter we are going to see only the movement, means how many types of movements we are having, how many types of motions we are having, we will see. For example, see here, this is a particular tree. Okay, then the same tree I am drawing two times here. Here you can see this is a car. Okay, and you see here this is the car. Yes, I am not a big artist to draw for you a car and show for you here, but try to understand what is my concept here. You have to understand that this car, see in the first position, this is the first position, this is the second position. This is the first position and this is the second position. See the position of the car in the first case and in the second case. What is happening to the car in the first case and what is happening to the car in the second case? In the first case, the car is, right side to the tree, and in the second case, the car is to the left side of the tree. In the first case, the car is to the right side of the tree, and in the second case, the car is in the left side of the tree. Means what you can understand here, there is change in the position of the car. There is change in the position of the car means what? The car is moving. Is it correct or not? The car is in motion. What is not moving here? In the first case and in the second case, you can see that the tree is in that particular place itself. I am showing for you that in the first case the car is to the right side and in the second case the car is to the left side. Means in the two cases there is the car is in motion, the tree is in rest position. The car is in motion and the tree is in rest position. What is the difference between this motion and rest? The object is moving according to its surroundings is called motion. Okay, what is motion? The object is moving according to its surroundings is called motion. And what is rest? The object does not move according to its surroundings is rest. See here, these two definitions are very, very important. What is motion? What is rest? Now the car is not there with us, the tree is not there with us. I will give you a live example what I am telling for you. Now I am in this position, I am moving from here to there, there to here. Can you see what is happening to my surroundings? I am in motion, the board is in rest position. When I am moving, is the board also moving with me? Is this board moving with me? No. But what I am doing? From left to right, right to left, I am in motion. So to this room, in this room, according to these surroundings means I am telling for you in a room, particular room. So this particular, according to this particular room, I am in motion. I am moving from one place to another. Now which is in rest position? The board is in rest position. Why? Because to this surroundings the board is not having legs to move from one place to another. It is at a particular point. So did you understand what is motion and what is rest? When we are comparing this tree and a car is in motion. How can I say that the car is in motion? Means it is changing its position. The car is changing its position from one place to another. So I am telling that the car is in motion, and when the car is in motion but the tree is at that particular place, we know that the tree cannot move from one place to another. When we are traveling in a train, I hope this experience you will have more. All will like to travel in the train, and we all love to sit near the window seat. Whenever we enter into the train, we rush near to the window seat. Why? Because we have to see the nature outside. When the train is moving, we feel that to our surroundings, the trees, the buildings, the cars, whatever are there, with the train they are also moving. Is it true that with the train they are also moving? According to the train, you have to understand, while we are traveling in a train. Okay, according to the train, we are in motion. Who are in motion? The people who are sitting in the train are in motion. Why? Because the train is also moving. The people also are moving in the train. But according to the compartment, what is happening? I am in rest position. According to the compartment, I am in a rest position. Why? Because I am not moving. I am sitting at a particular place. Try to understand. When the train is moving, the train is in motion. Okay, the train is in motion. Means the train is in motion, that says as that the train, with the train I am also in motion. Means I am also moving with the train. But according to the compartment, I am in rest position. But when we are seeing from the window, the outside of the window, you can see that something is moving. No. According to that surroundings, only the train is moving, but not the remaining are not moving. Did you understand? I will give you some more example. A person is sailing on a boat. See, these examples are there in your textbook. If you see the textbook, you will understand. Sailing in a boat. A person is sailing in a boat. Imagine once a person is sailing in a boat. You can see that when a person is sailing in the boat, we can understand that the person is moving according to the river. The person is in motion. The person is in motion according to the river, but he is in rest position according to the boat. A person, when he is moving in a train, he is sailing. When he is sailing in a boat, he is in motion according to the river, but according to the boat, he is in rest position. Then next example. So when we are taking a person who is sailing on the boat, as I said for you, I hope you understood. When according to the river, he is in motion, and according to the boat, he is in rest position. Next, you see here a girl playing on a cradle. A girl is playing on it. In the parks, we will see, the cradles will be present. A girl is playing on a cradle. Means she is swinging on the cradle. So, according to the park, the girl is in motion. But according to the seat of the cradle, she is in rest position. According to the park, she is in motion. And according to the seat, she is in rest position. Try to understand. One example is this one. The second example is train. The third example is sailing on the boat. The fourth example is cradle. A girl who is swinging on the cradle. According to the park, she is in motion, and according to the cradle seat, she is in restful. Why? Because on the seat she is not moving, or she is not dancing on that cradle. Just she is sitting. She is taking rest position. This is one more example. The last example. These all are in your textbook. If you follow the textbook, you can understand. If you didn't follow, you can't follow. Then what is that next? A girl or a boy riding a bicycle. A boy is riding a bicycle. Okay, a boy is riding a bicycle means what? According to the road. According to the road, he is in motion. According to the road, he is in motion. According to the seat, means where he is sitting on the seat. According to the seat, he is in rest position. By these all examples, I hope you can understand that when they are in motion and when they are in rest position. You can see that when we are taking a bicycle, when a person is riding the bicycle on the road, you can see according to the road the person is in motion, and according to the seat he is in rest position. So what is motion? The object is moving according to its surroundings is called as motion. When we are seeing to our surroundings, when you are seeing to this room, I am in motion. I am moving from here to there. But the object does not move according to the surroundings. It is in rest position. This blackboard is stick to one place. According to this room, this blackboard is in rest position, but according to this room, I am in motion. So, if an object is moving according to the surroundings, it is in motion. If an object is not moving according to surroundings, it is in rest position. Next example. Next, motion. How many types of? Here we are having 7 types of motions we are having. We are having 7 types of motions we are having, but today we are going to learn about 2 types of motions. Here I will draw a table. Try to see here. This is car A. Okay, car A is in motion. This is car B. This is car B. See here, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Here also 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, 25. Okay, in 5 minutes he travelled 10 kilometers. Okay, here time, here meters. Okay, here time, here meters. 5 minutes, 10 meters. Then 10 minutes, 20, 15, 30, 20, 40, 25, 50. Okay, here 10, then 25, 35, 50, then 80. You can see here, this is car A, this is car B. Here the first is given time, the distance the car travelled. Here the time is given, here the distance is given. Here time is given, here distance is given. In car A and in car B. In the 2 cases, you can see that in car A and car B, that this thing, every 5 minutes, the car travelled 10 meters. Every 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10. Again 5 minutes. You can see the difference between 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, it is travelling 10 meters. Means you can see here equal time, equal distance. In the first case, the car is travelling equal time in equal distance. In the second case, you see the time is equal time. Same how the first car traveled, the second car also 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25. But the distance traveled is 10, 25, 35, 50, 80. For first and second, 15 minutes difference was there. For second, 10 minutes difference was there. For third, 15 minutes difference was there. For fourth, 30 minutes difference was there. So we can say that this is unequal distance. This is unequal distance. So here you can see that a car, in the first car case, car A and car B we are taking. Car A equal time, equal distance. Car B equal time, unequal distance. So we are talking about two types of motions. First one is uniform motion. First one is uniform motion. If an object travels equal distance in equal intervals of time, is called the uniform motion. Next one is non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. If an object travels unequal distance in equal intervals of time, equal intervals of time is called the non-uniform motion. We are having 7 types of motions. In that today we are talking about 2 types of motion. One is uniform motion and the other one is non-uniform motion. In uniform motion, if an object travels equal distance, see here, if an object travels equal distance in equal intervals of time, that is called as uniform motion. Then next, if an object travels unequal distance in equal intervals of time is called as non-uniform motion. Total 7 types of motion. The very important are the first 2, uniform and non-uniform. For that example is 2 cars are moving, car A and car B. Both the car A and car B are moving in equal time, but the distance travelled by both the cars is car A travels in equal distance and car B travels in unequal distance. And see, the definitions are very important. If an object travels equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is called as uniform motion. If an object travels unequal distance in equal intervals of time, that is called as a non-uniform motion. And tomorrow I will give few examples of uniform and non-uniform motion. You have to write on about that one. Today we are completing. Thank you.